You know what? I
Like
don't
that.
feel bad about the way I captioned our post today now. I feel like it was apt. I said we're back again to this emotional nightmare. Come say hi.
Basically, why is it? Why is it that these games always hit like a certain point with the two of us specifically? Like,
They're just like, hey, we know someone out there is going to be hurt by the end of this game. We love.
we are We're playing Life is Strange 3. Woo! True
True
colors.
colors, bitch.
True colors.
Damn it! No! Ah! Once
No.
and then it
you,
just.
you just broke. You just broke.
Dude, it didn't even take a full minute. It didn't take a full. Okay, hold on, Mulligan.
No,
Mulligan. We're
yeah,
calling that a
no.
Mulligan.
Yeah, we're starting fresh with that. Welcome to Plasma Coin's run of Life is Strange 3. I'm ATP, that's Zero who's trying not to curse again. Zero, do you remember what happened last time we played Life is Strange 3?
Okay, yeah. So, as we were playing, we started for one. We had a long talk about trying to figure out how to convince the savings. Uh, that's not important. Just a little bit of fun, little poking the nose out at the two of us because we couldn't figure. It took us way too long to figure that out. Um, two. Um, so confirmed, bro is dead. And then like sometime after bro died, we ran into the dude that like, our character kicked the shit out of. I can't remember her name for some reason right now. But our little
Alex?
our little Alex, yeah, our dearest Alex, beat the shit out of the dude at one point, and we were gonna expose him, and he's like, "No, expose me," and we said, "No, no, we're absolutely gonna do that." And his girlfriend was like, "I'm so done with you," but not preppy because she's not like preppy. I
I
don't
feel
think.
like she could. I don't think she is, if I remember right. I haven't heard her talk in a hot minute. But, like, I
Yeah,
feel like she could be if she really wanted to be.
and I can't recall if we've had to like suffer for our decision on that one yet. Um, but
Not really.
what I do recall, other than that, is like brother's girlfriend was really cool. Um, we still get to keep our job. Uh, Turns out Ron Swanson's character is a G, and
Oh, yeah, that's right. You
uh,
did call him Ron Swanson.
yeah, he's like if Ron Swanson and Rhett from Good Mythical Morning like just did a fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
Um,
facts, though.
yeah. So, uh, what else did we do? We found
Um,
out that our brother was a goddamn sweetheart.
oh,
Like
yeah,
we
yeah,
found
yeah.
all those letters and stuff, and he was so excited to have us there. Um, shit. We never did figure out. I don't think we figured out why uh brother didn't check on kids sooner.
No, not yet. Um,
Oh,
we
we were
also
trying.
found
That's
out
right.
what's, go on.
We found out about the call.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
dude, dude was like, "Yeah, I never got a call," and we were trying to discuss. We discussed whether or not we thought Guy legitimately, if brother legitimately never called, or if Guy was the one that received the call and was just like,
Mac, I think is his name.
"Yeah." I think, and we were discussing the possibility of Mac having possibly sabotaged our rescuing
Yeah.
because he thought that our Brohim our precious Brohimu was
Perfume.
sleeping with his girlfriend, which he wasn't. Like he's got brother man whose name I cannot recall,
I don't remember.
unfortunately. He
Yeah.
he had he had a girlfriend. Like he left behind a girlfriend. He was not sleeping with chick. I think we talked about the idea of him possibly having slept with chick, but I don't think either of us really leaned into that idea because
No, he's too pure.
uh, yeah, I could see it being a twist only because it's this game, and
Yeah.
it feels like it's really hardballing Mac to be the killer, or to be like the one that's responsible for this. And I don't know, it's just giving me Danganronpa vibes. Like this is too easy. Like something is like not right. You're too easy a killer, or maybe the writing's just easy. Who knows?
Please, for this game. But yeah,
Yeah, you know,
this all went down at brother's funeral. So that's the other
yeah,
big thing, is that everyone now
yeah, we
pretty
went.
much hates Mac.
Yup, and everyone hates Mac, and Mac like made a scene, didn't he?
It kind of, yeah. He's just like, wait, I never got a call. I would know because I'm the call guy. I never received shit. And then they're just like, now's not the time. And then best friend was like, bullshit, you hated him. You have always had a problem. Blah, 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 blah. And then Ron Swanson's just like, no, not now. We're at a funeral.
For God's sakes.
Have
And
some class. Like, he was telling both his son and Mac to calm their shit. And they're just like, no.
wait, is
I'm
his
right.
son the wow guy?
What?
Is his son the wow guy?
His son's best friend.
Best friend.
Yes, his son's
Best friend.
their best friend, who I'm pretty sure has the hots for Alex. Like, pretty sure.
Oh, he is the wow guy.
Oh, then
I
yeah,
don't
the
know
wild
why.
guy.
Every time I see him, I just think of what's his name? Owen Wilson.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Why?
Wow.
Wow. So yeah,
Wow.
that's Life is Strange 3 so far. And apparently, in the extras section, every arcade game we interact with, like from the start screen, we can just go to an arcade and play these games. And I'm just like, oh, sick. So while we
That's
do
awesome.
the recaps in the beginning, I'll be like, ha 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 ha, I can play these games.
Speaking of which, speaking of these games, minus Kingdom Hearts, because I gummy games, but
Oh.
the,
Yeah, I really didn't like the
gummy phone
shit.
games.
No, absolutely not.
Like, no, I just nah. But like GTA, I think GTA San Andreas was the first time I ever played a game within a game, like, because you could play
Oh yeah.
like the shoot the asteroids game in there.
Ooh.
There's another game you could play, arcade game you could play. I can't remember what it was, but I just thought like, I feel so weird. I'm playing a game about like running over people, and I've just spent 15 minutes just playing an arcade game inside of a
Charlotte?
PlayStation 2
Alex.
game.
Hey,
I
And
love.
Dad said you
and I do
wanted
that
to see
in
me?
Stardew Valley. I
just
do that in
wanted to see how you were doing.
fucking GTA 5. I do that anytime I find a game within a game. I'm just like, now I
I've
gotta
been
play
trying
this.
to stay busy.
Now I gotta play this. Card games in Final Fantasy
Yeah.
9?
Distractions
Sure,
help.
why not? Like,
Animal Crossing has that too,
Blitzball?
but they're
How
like
about
you?
legit arcade games,
I
where
can't even
or like
imagine what you're
old
going
school
through.
games from like the original
Honestly,
Nintendo.
I'm really
Like,
trying to
I
keep it together
remember-
for Ethan.
What is it? The Animal Crossing for
He's hurting.
GameCube. You could play.
I
Clue
hear
Clue
he's been
Land.
having
Like,
a
you could
rough
actually
time.
get a like
He
game
practically
console,
just
and you
lost
could
father.
play these games. And I'm just like, ugh,
But he's shutting me out.
it was so
Dude.
good.
He's never done that before.
that's like,
Not when it mattered.
it's just so funny. But it's also kind of convenient, because for at least right now, while everything's still up and going, you can be like, hey, I don't need to go out and buy a retro console. I can just plug in GTA.
Everyone grieves differently.
Or I can just
Maybe he
get
just
on this
needs some time.
Life is Strange. Or I can play Stardew Valley
We've
and
been through
just
a lot
go to an
together.
arcade.
Right?
With the divorce
so
and
nice.
moving. He's never shut down like this.
However, this conversation is not nice.
I just can't get through to him.
I gotta pay attention.
They're basically talking about
I can't get over the feeling that the one
stepson.
person who could help me deal with the aftermath of
I've been
Gabe's
just
death
like admiring her collection this whole time.
is Gabe.
I've been watching the
is
screen.
cool.
I just couldn't. I didn't have the full screen up, so I couldn't read anything. I was like, oh shit, I'm old.
Understandable.
An affidavit from Typhon.
We actually, I just got a new
If
piece
I
of glassware.
sign, I'm agreeing not to press charges.
I should send you the images
In exchange for a
it
payment.
looks. It just actually, I
big one.
like the design. I genuinely think it's pretty.
Oh
Like,
God.
What?
She's got an affidavit from Typhoon, and if she signs it,
They give us a large money.
oh yeah, so it's either I say that's shady or how big. Oh God. Both are.
First of all, you shouldn't ask that about your brother. Second of all, this is really shady.
Yeah.
That's so
And
shady.
we're just like.
Why would they be offering me money if they didn't do anything wrong?
I like how
They say it's an offer of
you
good faith.
caught on to it at the perfect
But
time
you're
for
right.
that bit.
He's dead
Damn.
because of them.
It
And
was
I'd be letting him
like
off.
it was like you delivered the setup.
Are you gonna sign it?
Yeah, I did, and I hate myself.
I don't know. I'm trying to put Ethan first, but
Ethan, that's kid's name.
Yeah.
what would you do?
Ooh, no,
Ethan first.
here's the
Be a
big
betrayal
decision.
of
Yeah, this is the big decision. Take the money for Ethan or turn the offer down. Ass.
Ooh. I would.
I'd turn the offer down, definitely.
Yeah, I would turn the offer down.
I don't think you
Yeah,
should sign
like,
it.
Like-
from a personal standpoint,
I'm sorry. I
like-
know it's hard.
Like, no,
you
my
gotta.
brother's
This
dead.
is how
Someone needs
big
to answer for
business,
this.
like, gets off on shit
Gabe
because they
made that
think they
call.
can just pay people off.
And I'm gonna prove it.
Yeah.
I just
By the way, I
need
just
some
wanted to
time.
say, like, I love how they're
Thanks for
signposting that
being
the
honest.
big bad for the game, because Typhon is the mother of all monsters.
Yeah.
if they're willing to pay Charlotte to keep quiet, they're definitely hiding something.
They are hiding something. Those
Really
bees.
appreciate you
Also,
stopping by.
the dragon
Feel
in the
free to take a look
background kind of
around if you
looks
want.
like it's a
Yeah,
Chinese or Asian dragon,
Yeah.
which were typically
Glass
more
pipes are
often
so
than,
cool.
more often than not
They're
they
like
were considered
art
benevolent beings.
that can also get you high.
So like Typhon, the mother of monsters, is
I'm
like
gonna figure out
hovering
why
over
Mac's
this good
lying.
dragon. This good weed dragon.
Weed dragon.
Weed
Of
dragon.
course,
Weed
she's
dragon.
right. But I could really use that money. We can't give in,
She's right, okay.
no matter how hard it is.
She's still considering. Well, I mean,
Probably costs
understandable.
more than my
I'm
bus
sure
ticket.
it's a,
Yeah, I mean, I'd be
big-ass
back
amount
and
of
forth with
money.
it for a while.
yeah.
Oh my god, hold on. I need you to rotate the camera slightly to the left for me, really quick. Okay.
Rotate?
Stay. No, go back. Go back. Go
To the
back.
shirt?
Okay, no, I see what I needed to see, and now I'm confused.
Oh, okay. What do you need to see?
Sweet logo
Oh,
that Charlotte designed it
well,
herself.
I was just being a work nerd and inspecting.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, why does she have? Why
Work-life
do they have
balance,
a
Zero.
pull
Work-life
station?
balance.
I really love
I know,
Charlotte's
but like,
style.
why do they have a pull station there? That doesn't make sense.
There's something you don't
They're
see in
supposed to be at
Portland.
like exits.
Ooh. What is this little?
Or every 200 feet.
He's a demon.
Hello. What is that face? Oh, what is she doing
It's a
over there?
zombie.
That face is crazy.
In the Dominican, they're said to house the spirits of gods.
She looks like she sniffs spots.
Mostly, I just like how it looks. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is fairly cool.
When did you start needing a PhD to
I do
smoke
like the
pot?
stats here. I just can't get over the faces she was making.
Stairway to Haven.
Like, it kind of looked
Blows my
like.
mind that
Have you ever
Charlotte's
played
been running
Mario
the
64?
dispensary this whole time.
Hmm.
I couldn't even leave
Have
the
you ever played
apartment.
Mario 64 back
Oh,
in the
have
day? Like
I?
the. So you remember how in the opening you can like with Mario's face? Damn it! Well, you know what? I
God.
think I made it.
Put
Hold
some
on.
clothes on.
I think
Yeah, I
you
made
did.
it past 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how
can
you
mess
can just
around
mess
with
with
his
Mario's
face.
face?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like someone was doing that to her.
These are my kind of discount. A little steep. Nice
That was one of my
contribution,
favorite things
Gabe.
to do. That
Yeah,
and do
I
the
would spend
extreme
a lot
like
of
butt
time.
bounce.
I
Wonder what it's
was
like to
in the
have
camp of
I do
terrible
my
people
drugs out
that
of a glass sculpture
will
type
someday
of
burn
money.
in video game hell, and
And he
upon
did
the
it all
vengeance
with
of a
one
mother
rusty
penguin.
saw and a
Oh my
bottle of
god, no,
gin.
I did that too. Like, that was one of the first things. So I have, and I plan to, oh, I'm gonna check that
Like-
out in a minute. But I plan to stream a Mario 64 run at some point, and that was because I have
Yes!
it's the pack of 3 games for the Switch, but it was like a special Mario pack where it was
There's
like
nothing quite like
you
a
got
cup
Mario
of weed
Sunshine,
on a cold day.
I think the original Mario Galaxy, and the Mario 64. And I'm just like, ooh, yes, I am getting
These
these
bougie
because,
dispensaries are gonna put all the creepy dudes
Mario
named G
Sunshine
out
was
of
like one of
business.
my favorite games,
Charlotte's
and
dedication to her
as
art
it would
is
stand,
so
it was
inspiring.
my sister's, which just means
Uh,
like good tasting games.
Given
But I couldn't
circumstances, I
take
could
it.
definitely
I
go
couldn't
for a few of
take
these.
it on good conscience.
Man, these things
No,
better do the
I
trick.
get that. It's always
I'm
like
averaging like 3 hours a night.
Pro
some
tip?
kind of play like
Insomnia
that when
doesn't
you and
usually
your
come
siblings
from
part where you're
nowhere,
just
and
like,
THC
not
is
only
way
are you
better at
taking,
treating it
not
when you're
only
also
will I not
tackling
see
the
you as
underlying
much,
cause.
but I also won't be able to steal your games.
Any idea
know,
what's
Like-
keeping you up?
Like, I haven't played Knights of the Old Republic since Ricky and I lived together, which is tragically sad because that is still to this day. It doesn't look good anymore,
And
not
which
at all.
part of the
But
brain is responsible for
um,
the crazy
the-
glowy
like,
feelies?
the game, playing the game still feels fun. Some of the lines are still hilarious, and it's just like it's one of the better Star Wars games.
I did.
Just
I
do
see why
remember,
Gabe was so in
I
love
think
with
you
her.
playing it, or like, because it was one of the more
I'm always
recent
here
ones,
for
wasn't
you
it?
if you need anything.
no, it's like
Thanks.
back in OG Xbox.
Back at you.
Knights of the Old Republic is like a RPG Star
Of
Wars
course,
that takes place
she's right.
way
But I
before
could
any of the
really use
movies.
that money.
And
I'm always here for you if you need anything.
like you get I think a maximum of 2 people that you can bring with you at any given time
Yeah.
out of like 10, and you can build relationships with them. You can kind of make them evil. And in the second game you can cause people to awaken and become Jedi.
Okay. So I think maybe that's the one I saw you guys play a lot. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that-
so like, what was it? I ended up getting I got cool sibling points because I recently, well, not recently, I ended up finding a Wii for my sister, and so they're back compatible. So now she can play all her favorite games again. And I recently got her Wind Waker, which is her other favorite game.
good choice.
Such a good game. And I'm
Good
still
game.
actually, this is gonna be a Kawhi call out post, cause Kawhi still hasn't played Wind Waker yet, and I'm still very surprised at that. But I also think it's
That is-
partially my
Still
fault
need to
because
check
she's
the
holding
flower
off so we
shop
can
for
play
Matt.
together.
Get on that.
Yeah. I think I wanted to check that back door in the dispensary, and I think I forgot. But yeah, we haven't played that yet because we've been too busy playing every other, or attempting to play every other Zelda game, and those are the ones that take forever.
uh, uh,
It's very sad. It's very sad, but love Zelda so much.
Drago.
Dragon.
Zelda's so good, and honest to God, like I'll be 100% real. I was one of the people that when Wind Waker first came out, I was like, I hate this.
Oh, for real, me
What is
too.
this?
I'm just like, this is the
It's
shittiest
just like,
animation ever.
and then I remember Nico Ramirez, a person that comes into our chat every now and again.
Yeah.
Me and him were like good childhood chums, and um, he was playing it one day, and I was like, look at this little dude. Look at this little dude he's so expressive. And like look at the way this big-headed nerd just kills these hobgoblins. Goblins. Ah, it's so delightful. And
He also had the best faces. Like, Toon Link had
oh,
the best expressions out of any Zelda ever. And that's when I feel like the turning point when Link started getting really sassy.
oh, absolutely. And I'm not gonna lie, like Wind Waker gave us the gifts of Game Grumps playing Wind Waker.
Yes, it did.
Because Aaron put full use into making jokes out of that expressionable little guy, and just
And that was when you could first start taking the selfies.
Still need to check the flower shop for Mac.
dude, he got so much internet clout for that selfie. Just in the middle of the guided boss fight, he's just like, hold on, and Dan's like,
I love being on
take a
hold.
selfie. He's like, hold on,
I love this song.
got it though. Look at this dude being angry as hell.
Like, he literally just screamed.
Oh my god. Speaking of screaming in Red Anger, Teal and I just finished Castlevania Nocturne Season 2.
Ooh,
And oh my god. Like, I remember some people were kind of shitting on Nocturne Season 1, and I'm like, you guys are stupid. Like, there was some questionable vampire CGI at one point, like in the beginning, but only in like a few scenes. Straight up, just like there's only weird CGI in like a few scenes at this specific area, and outside of that, everything looks pretty damn good, and the story's actually good. It's set in
Eleanor?
French Revolution
Sorry.
times in France.
No need to apologize.
And they bring like
How are you,
a
dear?
random enemy out. I don't think she ever had an appearance in Castlevania, to my knowledge. But it was hell damn worth welcoming.
Still just
and it was
trying to adjust,
good. It was, then season 2, oh, the animation style,
Give
the
yourself
writing,
some time. Change is always hard.
ugh.
Sounds. That's one I wanted to start up too. I've got so many shows I need to start.
Yeah, I
Is
actually shared a
Mac here?
moment, and since you
he
don't
was
mind
helping me
about
not too
spoilers,
long
I'm just
ago.
going to
I
share
think
the
he just
quote.
left.
But right
Kind of gotten too far.
before Maria,
it.
the female,
Thanks.
one of the female leads
Now, whoops.
in Castlevania Nocturne, at one point she just shouts.
Does she have dementia?
That's why. I think she does. Yep. She's already forgotten who we were.
She looks terrified. I can't leave her like this.
Oh God. Okay. Well. Listen, Miss Ma'am. Here I am.
Oh, but yeah, she says if Maria at one point just shouts, "The world is like this because of stupid old men," and then she proceeds to handle a stupid old man. I'm like, yes. Questionable, but overall, yes.
Unfortunate. Ooh.
And they just they're so good at making characters look terrifying in that show.
It seems like it though. Like the animation just seems really, really good.
Yeah, it's what you really want, and
Okay.
like
Time
in
to
the first
figure out why she's
series
afraid.
of regular Castlevania, there's a character called Isaac that kind of stole the show. Like most of the characters are good and very well written and very fun.
All my
But
memories
like
are
this
fading.
character named Isaac steals
I feel
everybody's
No,
heart
she
by
does
the end.
have.
broken.
No. Oh, how do you help her? Like without telling her you know. Oh wait, you could probably just be like, no, you came to me earlier, okay? Yeah, you came to me.
How does she hide all of this?
Well, the only thing.
I feel broken. I feel broken.
That doesn't help nobody. Go
No.
back in here. Oh shit. Okay, here we go.
If Riley finds out, she can't find out.
Oh. Oh.
No,
Yeah, like
that's the
at some point,
Thank you, dear.
at some point she's
Start
gonna
on it right
find
away.
all of that. Like,
Just come by.
yeah,
and we
that's
can
too
chat
big a thing to
whenever you
hide.
like.
Yeah.
Oh, the way she sees the phone now. God, like a look into someone's
Memory
mind.
is gone.
Who is that girl?
Oh my god.
What? What did I miss? I looked down for a second. What did I miss?
So like the memory is gone.
Oh. Oh, so you literally.
How does
I wonder
she
if she
hide all of
feels
this?
that. Because, like, she's feeling and hearing these thoughts and memories. Does she feel it when it vanishes? Like, does she feel what they feel when it
The doctor
vanishes?
said I had more time, but everything is becoming so out of order.
See now.
The doctor said I had more time.
Because this is what dementia is really like. Oh my god, both of my grandmas had the worst time.
You know what? I don't feel bad about the way I captioned our post today now. I feel like it was apt. I said we're back again to this emotional nightmare. Come say hi.
Basically, why is it? Why is it that these games always hit like a certain point with the two of us specifically? Like,
They're just like, hey, we know someone out there is gonna be hurt by the end of this game.
let's just do the dirty.
We'll just throw a whole litany of shit that isn't gonna be fun to witness.
Who is that girl?
Maybe this part won't bother you, but this part, this part, also
Oh,
just
this
as
part.
mushroom.
Yeah, this part'll up a lot of people.
Yeah, haha. Do you have a friend that might that died or might die? Do you have did you know people who were affected by a
How
murder?
does she hide all of this?
Did you?
How does she hide all? Is that what I'm supposed to figure out? How
Did-
she hides all of this?
Yes,
I feel
I think so. I have no idea.
broken.
Do you, by chance, have a sibling that you love to death? Do you have a missing parent in your life? And meanwhile, me and you were just sitting in these games, like, can we stop?
Yeah.
Do you
just
have
like,
an
oh
emotion?
god.
Do you have an emotionally unavailable parent who may or may not be abusive?
Do you have a
Stop
dog
me!
named
Stop it!
Mushroom?
Do you have a sibling with which you can remember things with?
If they know about my condition, they'll make me
That is
close
a
this place.
superpower! This game did what that other game couldn't.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Sorry,
Holy
we are
shit.
Lacoste. Holy shit,
Ooh.
I'm
Yeah.
catching her dementia.
Oh, that is creepy as fuck.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a bad vibe.
Mm.
Have I ever told you that when I was younger and oh, that's terrible. Is she dying?
No, I think she's forgetting. Just in general.
Oh. Hey, the sign came back at the last second. I don't know if that was a glitch or
Yeah,
not.
but everything's so scattered.
It's not just that she
It
forgot what she
feels
was
like
doing.
the room's
She's
becoming
afraid she's
longer too.
forgetting everything. But how can I help her?
Forget what you were working on? You could say I'm having a bit of a senior moment.
Well, maybe I can help.
Think harder. That. Ask Riley. No, she doesn't want to tell Riley. Retrace your steps. That would be the easiest. Probably focus on something else and retrace.
Seems like you have a lot going on today. I could help you retrace your steps.
The walls are
I don't want to keep you.
Oh.
Hey. I want to help.
Oh.
Alex is a good girl.
Yeah, deep down.
Oh, no, I hate creeps. Like that. I was just trying to give her a genuine
What would
compliment, but
Eleanor
like
have done
immediately after I
first?
said that, all I could think was someone will hear that and think,
Ugh, what a creep.
and I'm like, because, oh man, they like
Oh
Hollywood has
shit.
definitely
The
helped turn
dialogue
that
here
face
is
into a bad
all
thing.
up too.
Oh, I think we are catching it. Like if we stay in this room too long, we might like walk
Did you
out
trim
and
these
go,
flowers
where
today?
was I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay, well, the first thing you did would have been to flip the close sign open.
You must have flipped the sign to open.
That makes sense.
I always flip it
But
first
yeah,
thing when I
dude,
come
like,
in. And then
it
I
sucks that
open my
there are
mail.
people out there that just ruin phrases and shit for
Something
everybody
must have
just
distracted me.
just by existing.
Better.
Yeah, it's like
We can do
it's
this.
so many random things, like phrases and things like, ugh.
It sucks.
Like in general, like I remember back in the day.
Did you trim these
At one
flowers
point,
today?
Lone actually like complimented me once because I would
Yeah.
You don't have to
if I
do
saw
this.
someone in
I'll be
public
alright
and
on
just
my
like
own.
had a random compliment for
Hey,
them, I would just give it.
I'm not
And
going
then I would
anywhere.
keep walking, and I wouldn't linger in the moment and be weird because like
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that. And he saw that and he was like, "Oh, it's really like outgoing and nice of you." And I was like, "I
Aw.
just like to say what's on my mind. That's all." And but now I'm like, no. I don't want to do
Could a
that.
phone
Like,
call have distracted
as
you?
much because like I personally would love receiving a compliment every now and again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I
I think
got a
most
call
people
first
don't
thing
get
in the
them
morning.
a lot in their day unless they're like
But I can't think who it
extraordinarily
was.
hot.
Maybe we can find something to remind you.
Like, I just don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. Like the whole point of me wanting to like give a compliment is to help make a day a little bit better. But like these days, it's just kind of looked at
Could it have been
like
Riley who called?
everyone thinks everyone
think that's
thinks you want to
right.
fuck them.
She called
Yeah.
to tell me about a new
Like,
order.
man, I just like,
You just want to
Goodness.
be nice.
What was the order
yeah, I
Like,
don't
for?
because
want to have
comments
an.
make people feel good.
Yeah, it's like,
You don't do
man,
it to be weird,
just
and
let.
weird people ruin it for everybody. These stupid people.
Yeah, it's like I already have a girlfriend. Like I don't. I'm not after anything, and like
Yeah.
half the compliments
Rush
I give are
order.
to dudes.
This must be what Riley came in
Actually,
for.
I technically compliment dudes more often
I
in
think that
terms of
order
like
might have been for these lilies.
bad ways, because I often tell
Of
people like my
course.
old roommate that I
Riley
want
helped
to
me
give
pick
him
them out before
a
she
lacking
left.
of his booty because he got
Now
a
we just
big
have
old
to
humpy.
figure out who ordered them.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. And by the way, at his wedding,
Yeah.
Sheila and I were there, and we were at that like
The check for the lilies would be in here, right?
that
That
garden
could
by
tell
the
us who bought
Wood
them.
County Hospital.
Should.
And Teal finally got a chance to look at it because I had told her about the legendary
Mr.
Gluteus
Jedediah
Maximus.
Lucan.
And
Mhm.
she just like takes a moment while he was
Looks
with
like the lilies
a
are
few
for
other
Jed.
guys taking pictures, and she just goes, "Oh my
That's
God,
right.
he's got a
Riley
doggy."
dropped off an order for Jed.
And we talked about it for like 5 minutes, and then we walked
I knew
over to
you'd
him. Then we
figure it out.
told him that we talked about his butt for that long,
I
and
couldn't have
he
done it
just
without
like
you.
the biggest smile came across his face, like,
Seriously,
"Yeah, I
Alex.
mean, look at it,"
You're a
and he just
godsend.
like kind of wiggled it out, and I'm like, this is exactly what I mean. He just takes
Jed
it.
must be hosting some
That
event.
sounds bad.
I wonder why he wants lilies, though. They're traditionally for funerals.
Oh, I miss that guy.
God,
He's fun.
she doesn't remember.
Oh, this hurts very uncomfortably close to home.
It does. It actually really does.
Cause like when this is a very painful story, but I don't mind sharing it. When my dad died, my grandma was at the very early stages. His mom was at the very early stages of Alzheimer's. So we told her, she forgot, and then we told her again, and she forgot again, but she was used to us like not living close to her. So she like, oh, it sucked. She didn't remember until she was at the funeral, and it was awful. Ugh. I know you're muted, but
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't interrupt or anything.
oh no, you're good. You're good.
Ooh,
Tell her about Gaber, spare the pain. No, tell her.
That's
It's always better.
that's
to tell people.
They were for Gabe's wake.
Gabe's wake?
It hurt so much, but like it.
Gabe's wake?
but at the same time, this might be the reason she
I
finally says like, I need to talk
missed
to
it.
people.
Mhm.
No, you were there, lady.
I don't think
Alex.
she was.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's
God,
Excuse
dementia's
me.
such a bitch. Like, and it's hard to see. I remember my real dad.
Mhm.
okay,
When my
that sucked.
when his father,
But at
my
least I
grandpa
told her
Joe,
the truth.
was in hospice.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Riley is
went,
officially a
I think, one
badass.
time to visit him, and then after that, he
That
He didn't go
poor
back,
young
'cause
man.
he
How
already
did I
knew that
forget?
he said his
I'm
goodbye,
so sorry, Eleanor.
and every time we'd have to go back, he'd
That
be saying
poor
goodbye again.
young man.
And
How
my
did
last
I
time
forget?
with my grandpa, I remember
I hope it's good news.
thinking it's good that my dad did that, because I don't think he would have
God.
been okay with
They're multiplying.
my grandpa not recognizing him because he thought I was him.
Yeah. Dude, that
Yeah,
sucks.
and
I'm sorry.
it's like, no, I'm sorry you had to go through it too. Like, it's like these games just like, no. They're
Yeah,
like,
like They're just like, how do we want to hurt Zero and ATP today? Oh, yes!
Yeah. They're like, well, we gotta go real hard this time because last time we went straight for the gut punch on siblings and for the the parental figure. Like we went really really hard on that. So like, how are we gonna get them this time? Yeah, dementia. Let's go. Dementia and losing a sibling. Yeah. Yeah. And your parents aren't there. Oh, why?
These games.
Just a reminder, the foster system sucks.
Oh, for real, yeah. I mean, at least.
Also, people are trash.
People are trash.
Eleanor said Mac is nearby.
I still can't get over some of those text
messages. I don't
see
him here.
Oh my god, yeah.
Maybe at the bridge.
We were like, when's the weird shit really gonna start? And then we opened her phone.
Uh-huh.
And then we were like, oh, this is what we're getting into.
Just like, oh, okay, well, this is gross. Oh, I guess I can't go this way. This way.
Oh man, I almost pooped my heart out today. I was driving to the hotel that we're working at, and a cop was like shooting up behind me with his lights on. I was like,
I feel so bad for her. Getting sick of people feeling bad for him. Steph asked me to pop
in.
I hate
if I had time.
Just so right through me. I'm like, okay, thank God.
It's not your
But it's
fault.
like I have felt more fear from cops doing that than I've ever had walking around downtown Detroit or Toledo.
We're all suffering here.
Man,
not so much Cleveland,
really
which is weird. But like, I've seen more violence in Cleveland.
Facts, though.
Whiskey before bed.
Like, that's what I would always tell people. I've always seen more violence everywhere but Detroit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't mean it doesn't exist in Detroit, but...
Yeah, most of the weird stuff that I've seen actually happened closer to...
Came all the way out here for her brother. And now...
one was in Ypsilanti. I saw like a fight go down at a gas station next to a dispensary.
Yeah.
Which was hilarious because it was like a process. I went to the gas station by myself to get a drink, and then I went back and I saw the two guys like by the dispensary, and they're just talking. And then as I was like leaving the gas station, they like got closer to the gas station, and they were like a little bit closer talking. And then I ended up going back with a coworker who was like, hey, I want some snacks. And I was like, I could have got more snacks. Let's go. We go back, and as soon as we get there, these guys are now in the gas station parking lot, and they're like real close. But like, they're not so much talking anymore. They're just kind of mean mugging each other. And then on our way out from the gas station, these guys were going at it.
Oof.
No idea why, but like it was like a process of 10 minutes or so. just slowly elevating from one parking lot to the next parking lot for a fight. And then after we left, it continues. After we left, another one of my coworkers, he goes to the gas station, and about, let's say like 8 minutes pass. He comes back, and he tells us that he just watched the cops like show up in two guys.
What? You're just like, oh yeah, I know these guys.
Yeah, we're
glad to see it finally escalated.
Like, hey.
Hey.
Dude, like we got the full story without getting any of the story. It's like, it felt like one of those like moments in a YouTube video where, or like how we initially planned Pandro to be in skits, like him just doing shit in the background or like having a little speed,
Eleanor said
like C storyline way in the back,
I don't
Like that's what
see
it
him
felt
here.
like because we didn't
Maybe
get
at the
involved. We
bridge?
didn't do shit. We just saw it and kept going. And we were on the. Well,
Is this him? No, that's some lady.
yeah.
The f
Oh,
is the
by the way,
bridge?
I don't mind saying it out loud, but this happened like right next to EMU.
Oh my god.
Not Detroit, but one of the actual more like better behaved areas.
Yeah.
The park looks fun
Quote,
to
unquote.
explore.
Yeah. Am I supposed
God, this
to
place
come
is
back
pretty.
here? Oh, I guess I can't come back here. Neat. Disc golf?
What if I'm secretly
Remember
a total prodigy at disc
when
golf,
we used to
but never
play
had the
this?
chance
There's
to
a
find
whole
out?
back.
Probably for the
What in
best,
the heck?
honestly.
I remember this disc golf. The time I played disc golf with Littles, and I had my second cartoon dodge of all time.
Yeah.
The first one being with, I think, no, it's different people. First time
This is
I was
awful.
at
He was so young.
He must be reading about Gabe.
Mad Men. I will not say his real name
Novel?
because I do not know
If I died tomorrow, just like that guy.
if his real name
What
is
have I
out
done
there.
with
But
my
I will
life?
say
I
I
don't
was
have any
hanging out
easy answers for
with pro
Sorry about
wrestler,
leveling all
or
your
I
mountains.
don't know if he's
Here's a
pro
bench.
wrestler anymore, but he's been on TV. His name is Madman Fulton. I think he
Oh,
was in
yeah.
Raw
So
for a little
weird to
bit.
be preparing for
Yeah,
a
I was hanging out with
celebration.
him, Gold Lion, and Lone, and for whatever reason, he just
I
decided to
haven't been a
like
bartender
light a
long,
Roman candle and
but I'm
aim it at
pretty sure
me
these
and
are
Lone,
supposed to stay in the bar.
and
I
he
remember.
shot it.
Oh, she's stuck.
Oh no,
Oh, that poor. Ethan!
that's hilarious.
I didn't find him. I didn't find Mac, but I found you, little dude.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to stop telling me it's okay. It's not.
Losing Gabe's been
Yeah,
hard
dude.
enough for
I
a supposed
remember when you
grown-up
told me
like
that
me.
he, like, one,
buddy.
did that, and two,
Hey, Alex.
was a pro
you-
wrestler?
Want to talk about
Yeah,
it?
he is a pro wrestler now.
fine.
Or I don't know if he still is, but he was. And
Okay.
yeah,
Definitely not
Like,
mine.
dude's been on TV now.
I'm here for
Yeah,
you.
he shot
whenever you need
he shot the Roman candle, and Lone ducked, and I didn't even know the Roman candle was shot until
Everyone
he
needs to
ducked,
stop
and the fireball was
telling
now
me it's okay.
inches away from my
It's
face.
not.
And it was like one of those like
I'm here
moments
for
where
you. Whenever
time
you
was
need
definitely
me.
moving at a normal time. But when you see a fireball like just miss you because you just
This is cool.
fell.
Wicker Man
I
sort
don't.
of
I
way.
can't really
Too
say I
bad I
dodged.
can't
It was
just
more
run
like
away from
I just
all
went
this.
limp so it wouldn't hit me.
Damn.
And
Too
I
bad I
saw
can't
it
just
like
run away
I saw
from
it
all
as it was
this.
passing by what would have been my face and like shoot past my head. I'm like and the green. I think Lone actually might have been the one who threw it. If not, no, I think it had to have been Lone. But Brittany, Domo, and I were all in a line, and I'm pretty sure Lone threw his disc, and it came down at such an angle that me, Domo, and Brittany all had to duck in sequence to make sure it didn't hit our faces. And I was just like, that was the most cartoon shit.
If he's innocent, why is
I'm
he
pretty
acting
sure.
like this?
I'm
Acting
pretty sure
like
it's
what?
Brittany's fault. I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
I
she
can get her
enticed
to
the
tell
throwing.
me.
Aw.
Hey, Riley.
Dude,
Alex.
that guy sucked.
Hey.
Madman Fulton.
Yeah.
He was a terrible human.
I just remember that time he almost like ended a dude during lunch.
I know you
Oh,
and Gabe were
yeah.
close. How are you doing?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about
I
that.
miss him.
and
So
everyone
much.
was willing to let it happen until Madman Fulton rose, clenched
was
his
like an older
fist, and
brother
then
to me.
suddenly everyone's like, "Mr. Willie, please look over here."
I'm glad he
Yeah,
had you.
yeah.
Thank you, Alex.
He,
Really.
that guy
think you
had a
chose
knack
that on
for, like, not paying attention when it mattered.
Yeah.
You and Eleanor seem close.
And then
I
he came
guess
around for, like, the
not.
most useless shit.
She's taken care of me ever since I was little. I never really knew my mom,
Hence
but
why we have this name.
she's always been there for me. What does she think about you going away to school? She's thrilled. I think she just wants me to
but
end
who's
up
gonna
happy.
take care of her when she... Oh.
Will she be all right without you? She's a tough cookie, but I do worry about her sometimes. She's getting older. One day I'll have
You
to
know
take
what?
care
Riley
of her.
actually looks like one of my coworkers.
I know having you
Riley
work with
just
her
kind
in
of
the
looks like
shop
she has a
isn't
very
the
familiar
world.
face.
Yes.
Oh, but right now she's
Yeah.
from Uncanny Valley.
It's both of us.
She, better, close up. From afar, she looks like a robot.
That fight Mac had with Gabe over your secret
Mac
meetings.
attack.
They were about you applying to college, right?
Dude, every time I think of Mac, I think of
Yeah.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Ever since the first time
Same.
Mac lost his shit in front
Or
of
Mac
him.
That and mac
cheese.
and
Gabe
cheese.
and
Yeah!
Charlotte.
We are such good friends.
And after all this,
We need to stop.
I can see that they were right.
Never. We are sailing the
Do you think
SS
he's telling the
Friendship.
truth about the call? That Gabe never made it? No, it's not that.
Ugh.
Sorry. I'm really not ready to talk about it.
Oh my god, they were.
I get it.
I remember
It's
the new
just-
dialogue now, so I failed with Ethan.
If he didn't do anything wrong,
Oh no.
why is he acting like he has something to hide? He asked me to leave
Oh,
Haven
no.
with him. What?
Oh no.
Right after the wake. He wouldn't tell me why,
What?
but he just looked so guilty. I told him no, and that we were done. And now I'm scared he did something horrible. Riley,
Poor Riley.
thank you for telling me. You deserve
Now
the
I'm
truth.
gonna go be a detective.
I gotta run.
Hell yeah.
There's some
She
stuff
just told
I
you
need
some
to
big
do.
shit, and you're not gonna, like, try to
Okay.
console her in any other way. Just like,
Yeah,
alright, I got the
everyone.
information I needed. Now time to leave.
We'll talk soon,
Yeah, I hope you feel like a Bethesda
Yeah.
NPC.
whenever you want. Mac trying to skip.
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Damn,
Sorry,
I
Riley.
had to turn that down.
I
Holy
don't
shit.
think he's innocent.
I guarantee that, like, my voice double laughed
Simple
in
but
the
effective.
audio there. Typhon!
I know what this means.
Oh yeah, you could also
Somewhere.
replace, like,
There's a dog I need to pet.
everything in that with, like, an R, a U, and an M, and a P, but keep the T.
Yeah. Ooh.
Did I ever tell you that one day when
Damn.
Face and I were playing
there's something
GTA
around here
Online,
I
we
can use to
found
get
a
it open.
yacht off the coast of wherever the hell the city is. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
But there was a big yacht that just had a
Somehow,
big Mexican flag
even
on it,
after
and it had the
everything,
words.
I never had to live in this. I hope this
I
person's
thought it was the
alright.
greatest thing I'd ever seen in gaming. I'm like, this is amazing.
God, no, anything with the flag of our people that immediately says Trump or you know, like
I've broken into places
whoever
for
I'm
less.
mad at the time. It could be Musk right now. Like, that would be cool too.
Yeah. I also like trudged up an old video of Mexicans fighting Trump and a giant Trump robot. And they get decimated and then they're like, oh, get the chicken. And they put out a chicken, the chicken just runs at the Trump bot. And the Trump bot looks like it's gonna step on the chicken, screen fades to black.
And I cannot stress this enough. Paw.
And you see some feathers flying on the screen, and then you just see pieces of the Trump robot all over the place, and
Oh my
there's
god.
a chicken on top of it.
Do you, speaking of those stupid things, do you remember when I had you and Kawhi play Super POTUS Trump? In an attempt to make new content, but I got you guys too drunk, and you went off on him? And we couldn't air any of it?
Yeah. Oh no.
Literally the worst. It was so funny. God dang.
Oh my god. Every now and again I think about those days and I'm like, yeah, there was definitely a couple of times where we were maybe a little too like drunk.
Too rowdy.
I'm pretty sure there's like 4 podcasts we had to completely say like,
there's at least one that we had up for a little bit, but then we're just like, if Plant ever sees this, he will murder us.
Yeah, there was that one, and then there was another one back when Goldine was still in charge, and I remember going on, and then in the middle of it, he texted me. He's like, "You need to shut the stream down right now."
Oh, I do remember that one.
And I was like, "Oh no, we've never had this happen before. We must."
I remember him telling us exactly what happened, like the last time, like. What?
It was like
that when that happened too.
I'm pretty sure it was one of the moments where it was before we decided to go. I won't say the phrase, but like a little more. We'll just say rated R, and also define the line of like will be PG-13, like.
How's your progress
to a degree, but
you buy your chicken coop?
we have if anyone gets to this point, due to stupidity that happened a few years ago, we have to be very careful about saying anything about what potential age group watches our stuff sometimes. Because we are mostly an adult, like for adults. We are a for an adults channel, but sometimes people like to watch those kinds of shows with their kids. So we like to temper it down to about PG-13 sometimes. But we're not directly here for children to watch. However, we weren't just, it wasn't just that we were bad for children to watch at the time. We were also going a little overboard into like, not good for YouTube.
Yeah.
Because we went into some topics that were even back then demonetized worthy, which was something we actually had to worry about because back then it was back in those days we were actually still getting not a lot but like pennies for our AdSense. It was before they took away everyone's a YouTube partner, which was the golden age of YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Those were the days. Okay, sorry. Just gonna gush about like the golden age of YouTube. Like golden age of YouTube was great because everyone's a partner. If all you had to do was go into your channel's settings and shit and be like, "Do you want to be a YouTube partner?" Yes. There you go. Now you have ads on your video. It was awesome. Like if you didn't get money unless you earned that money by making good videos.
Be around here somewhere.
And you had a lot of luck.
Helpful.
But like back then, when they made actual good YouTube Rewind,
Another issue of legendary Monster Hunter Thanor.
Most of the content creators, at the very least, we didn't know were shitty. And not everybody was just vlogging to make. Like, it was before Vine people came.
The Viners. I remember that.
Like, there were some people I'm so happy came from Vine, like that dude that did the Disney pranks with friends.
Oh yeah, or the real Mexicans guy.
Yeah.
He was
like
fun.
them, and there's a couple others that I'd really have to think about that came
I hope
from
we all
Vine,
get to
but I
see
do
more
know there's a
adventures
couple
of
that I've
Thanor.
seen and enjoyed.
Haven't listened to Firewalk in a
But
while.
like,
I like their
when
old
those
stuff
people
better
came over to
anyway.
YouTube, it
I
was
can't
like
believe he
when
ordered that
League of
record.
Legends people started going to Overwatch, and
Haven's
suddenly
favorite
like
and
no
only
one's having fun
choice
anymore.
for modern rock.
How could Chrissy leave me?
It was bad.
After everything we've been through together.
It's hard to beat breakup
But
music. But maybe
But
I
it's
can
when
find
Logan,
something
it's
around
when the
here to
Paul
cheer him up.
brothers came to YouTube. Ultimately, that's the tragedy of it.
Maybe I'll
It's
get
when
to hear her
them,
play sometime.
David Dobrik,
Ooh yeah.
Still going.
like all the like
Josh Peck.
so many Josh Peck,
That was a weird one.
Who was the other one?
David Dobrik.
Not Josh Peck.
No, there was also Fred. Do you remember
Drake.
him?
Drake. Fred was fun. You know what?
Wait,
Okay, Fred
Chrissy?
didn't come over from TikTok.
She's a dog?
Not TikTok Vine. He was a YouTube original. He was one of the original top for like highest YouTubers. It was him, and then I believe Ray William Johnson,
Hey,
and then Smosh.
You posted about a lost
And
dog,
then it was
right?
like Ray William Johnson and
they have
Smosh
her
back and
over at
forth
Todd's
until
home.
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Thank you so much. I'll call them right now.
I forgot about. See, you know so much
Hi,
like
I'm calling about the lost dog.
YouTube
Chrissy?
lore, like it's nuts.
Is she okay?
Part of it, fun fact, part of that is because of another YouTuber who was a part of Game Theory.
Awesome.
He used to be their editor.
so
Foot of a Ferret. He
Can I
he
pick
used
her
to
up
do
today?
like these breakdowns of.
No sweat. Take your time. I'll wait.
He would like do a series called a brief history of.
Thanks again.
Dude, I started the
Chrissy,
let me try
owe
that
you
again.
You bet.
So he did a series called A Brief History of insert thing here. He did a whole bunch of like shows where he talked about the development of said
Hey,
show.
I'm glad you stopped by. I've only
He
got a
talked about
sec,
characters
but
sometimes. He would talk about games. He would talk about
have you talked to Ethan at
bands
all?
and artists and YouTubers.
Talked is maybe too
So
strong.
I learned a lot about some of them from
tried.
that. Then a lot of them
He's
back
taking
in the
it really
day, there
hard.
was this fad called Draw
But
My
what you did
Life,
for me this morning got me thinking.
where
What if Ethan
you
did
got
something
to
like that too? Something
YouTubers
fun
just
and distracting.
talked about
Something like a LARP.
their upbringing, how they got on YouTube and everything.
Like the one
Yeah.
you
And
and Gabe were going to take him
Markiplier's
to?
legitimately
Yeah,
made me
but
cry.
designed just for
Um,
him and Thanor.
I think his would make you cry too. I'm not
Can
gonna
we
lie.
even pull that off?
It won't be high production value, but it'll still be fun.
Good idea.
I need your help though. I want it to be as good as
But,
it can be. Ethan gave you one of his comics, right?
And also,
So,
like, if you watch them long
what do you
enough,
think?
like, they'll talk about it.
Who would
So,
the famous
I'm
monster
pretty
slayer
sure
have the most fun defeating?
Smosh talked about it a couple of times. And
Ooh.
that looks awesome. I like both.
They're so good. Ooh, but which one? Okay, so Undead or the Underworld?
I like demons a lot, but like Skeletor.
That's true. You could. They both kind
Do
of
we
look
want-
like Skeletor,
Do we want the Sauron voice or do we want?
though. Which one would be which?
The demon voice would be Underworld, because Sauron, and then Skeletor because skeleton face on the undead.
Let's do. Ooh, okay. Because either one will make Gabe be like, or make Ethan be like, but Gabe is dead. I can't bring him back from the dead or he's in control of the underworld. But I think my decision is We hear a lot of Skeletor in Sans' voice, so we're going
Kravius
with
looks
Sauron.
pretty badass. Go with
All
that.
right. By the way, like, imagine if we just
All right, then.
didn't answer and she's just
I gotta get
standing
back in
there.
There's some
Like,
stuff in my
eventually she
cop
starts
book.
sweating and
Be
we
cool if
just
you could
like
check
we
it
sit
out.
there like,
Help me make
I
some calls.
don't
I'll see what I
know.
can
Your
do.
arms start shaking. Please, I gotta sit. But she just looked like she was happy to hold her arms out like that. Like, yeah, my arms aren't arms and heavy.
Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of
Keep
indie
holding
rock
them.
coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements.
Man, the
Spring
characters do
Festival's
some
just
weird
around the
stuff when
corner,
they have that
sponsored by
highlighted
Typhon
on them.
Mining Company. Admission is free this year, so bring your friends.
It's sweet. She's planning a whole LARP for
Highlighted
Ethan.
when they have the highlighted on them. When they have the highlighted on them. I know how to speak English. I can speak English good.
Oh, very good, yes.
Oh. Looks like Steph wants me to do more than just make some decisions. She wants me to play a bard.
But a bard is one of the best. I haven't been a
Guess
bard
I'm in.
yet, but
Let's start with my name.
it doesn't mean it wouldn't be fun.
That reminds me,
okay.
I just watched the Cinema Wins for the D&D movie, and now I want to watch the D&D movie again. Shit was actually pretty fun.
I haven't seen
How
that
about
yet.
a throwback to Ethan's old buddy?
I would absolutely say it's
Ability
worth it.
time. Distortion field sounds
They
fun,
did their homework, and
but
it is
healing
genuinely fun.
serenade could really come in handy.
Ooh, should I have a distortion field or a healing serenade?
Sounds more off.
Distortion?
Yeah.
Let's go with distortion field.
The same distortion from the song Sad
Thanor?
Inspires. I'm at a steak and bar.
Ooh, do I want a heroic
I'm at the
story
basement.
or a funny story?
You choose this one.
Let's see. Let's go with funny. We're gonna try to cheer Ethan up.
A wolf and an ogre walk into a bar.
Oof.
Oh god. This LARP thing just might work.
Fair enough, I guess. Okay, so let's see. I gotta go this way. Maybe. Tap tap.
It's sweet. She's planning a whole LARP for Ethan.
So what do I do now? Let's see. I like
Whatever the hell you want.
how. Ooh. I like how this one kind of tells you, in case you forget, what you're supposed to be doing.
Which is good because like
forget so often. Quite sad, quite sad.
quite unfortunate. That most of the things that happen in this game are indeed quite sad.
Yes. I think this one though is a little different because you have a bunch of things you could be doing all at once. Whereas like the original Life is Strange, it kind of held your hand a little bit in what to do. Like it was very much a linear path to some degree, but with like very, very little deviation. Whereas Life is Strange 2, you kind of had to follow the story a lot more. And because you were going from place to place to place, like you basically had to stick in. Oh my god, the goat just...
Eleanor said Mac is nearby. I don't see him here. Maybe at the bridge?
My name is Gother, the goat sinner last me.
Oh my god.
Sparkle.
Shing, sparkle, sparkle.
I'm still so sad. I will never stop being butthurt over like the direction the animation went for that series.
Honestly,
I genuinely
it was
did
so good to start.
Yeah, I genuinely did like Seven Deadly Sins. Was its power scaling all over the place? Hell yeah.
Oh,
was it entertaining anyways? Hell yeah. Fucking, and then at least the manga is still good.
Right, like, that was still good, but, here we go.
Like, the only thing I would give the writers about
Can't
is
hide
change
from me forever,
King's
Mac.
stupid hair at the end.
No, yeah, I hated what they did to King. Anyway, here we go.
Mac.
Mac.
Yeah,
Alex.
Mac. It's time to
Look, it's
spill
not a
the
good time.
cheese.
You owe me an explanation about what happened to Gabe.
What? Costing me my girlfriend
Of
wasn't
course, it's
enough
not
for
a
you?
good time. I'm about to murder you. Like.
Now you're gonna accuse me of killing Gabe too?
Yeah, you came into his house and
get it.
started beating his ass. I'm
He
sorry.
died
That's
on your shift, and you're freaked. But you have to come clean.
Please. There's nothing I can tell you.
Mac, come on. He was my big brother.
I can't.
Everyone's just so afraid.
Something definitely has him scared. If I could just push him over the edge.
Into the water?
What Riley told me might do it. But I should make sure there isn't anything I still want to do around town
I just caught
first.
up to why you said that.
I'll come back.
There are a few things I want to do.
We gotta go make sure there's no talking points with
I should
Ethan.
make sure there's nothing else I want to do before I confront Mac.
And then we confront Mac.
God, this
Hi, that
town
one
looks.
guy.
Where? What
Dinner is
state
on
are
the
we in?
Stove. What day are we in?
One day. No,
Zero
what
says
state?
hi. State? Oregon. Oregon?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. If not Colorado, I know it's one of the two. But I'm pretty sure she said Oregon originally. Like, earlier in here.
I was gonna say, like, the town almost reminds me of some of the towns in, what's it called? No, I can't tell you. Remember. Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 in Montana.
Ah.
Yeah, you're in, like, a very hilly area that's quite beautiful like this. It's just a shame that there are cultists everywhere killing people and trying to, like, make more people cultists. The game's hilarious. You walk in and you're like,
I'm here for you.
hey, I'm here to arrest you,
whenever
cult
you need
leader. And
me.
he goes, you can walk away from this. Everything will be fine. Or
Will be okay.
you can take me and nothing will be okay. And if you choose to just leave, the game ends, roll credits. And the funny thing is, if you do that, you die. Technically, you die, because at the end of the game, you figure out that turns out cult leader's not talking shit. The world really was coming to an end, and he was trying to get a collection of loyal followers together so that way they could be unified afterwards.
Oh, well, okay.
And when you beat him at the end, you end up accidentally kind of saving him, or he ends up saving you. I can't remember, because like you took everything from him, but he's still, even though a psychopath, kind of a man of God.
Oh, well. Huh.
Yeah. And he's like, well, now we both walk this hell together, my friend. And it's like, if you respect him, you die. If you beat his ass, you live.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's nothing here. Why did I have to unlock this thing?
Because wagon wheel, I guess? I don't know.
I don't know.
That is a pretty sick wagon wheel.
I get.
You ever
Oh my
seen
god!
one
So you
quite
know.
like it?
Do you remember?
just roll
Have you
out.
seen those things in bars? They're usually on a wall, but they work like a jukebox, but they're electronic.
Yes.
So
yes,
I heard on the radio
too
today.
much money on those.
You do?
I have spent too much money on those. I haven't been to a bar in like 3 years.
So,
That's a lie, but like it's so rare.
Yeah, not like we used to, which is probably good for our wallet and our liver.
Yeah.
But I was listening to the radio today, and apparently a lot of people use that particular thing to troll, like a lot.
Oh god.
So like, someone said one of the most hated songs ever to play is Wagon Wheel. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I can see it. Uh-huh. But then someone else said that they used to troll one of their best friends because they knew that they'd go to the bar every Friday, and so they'd just be playing Friday by Rebecca Black over and over and over again.
Oh my god.
I'm just like, that's horrible.
I feel like I'm the guy that annoys everyone at a bar with one of those anyways because I just put on metal. I put on whatever metal I can find in there. I'm like, hell yeah. Slipknot? Yeah, okay. Let's oh, look at that. They got like System of a Down. I'll play some System of a Down, and then I'll really throw everybody off by putting on Tech 9, and then I'll throw them off even more by putting on Gorillaz. And they're gonna keep seeing
Gorillaz aren't that much of a stretch from metal. At least they're
hopefully things
sort
around
of
here can settle down again.
They're like rap
roots and rock.
Yeah, they're their own genre. They do whatever the they want. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Though.
Every album is just like a collection of songs that the guys went. Is there a theme to this? Yes.
And I mean,
is there a musical theme to this? No.
No. At least Damon Albarn had his roots in rock.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, let's go kick the shit out of Mac. Now that we know there's nothing to do.
And he's just gonna be like floating face down in the river when we go back. Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. Best band is Disturbed. Me.
I forgot we did that to him. He was this one's Disturbed.
Yeah, of course we did it to him, because he looks just like that one dude.
He does.
By the way, I already forgot. No, I was thinking about. I forgot his name. I forgot what happened to him in Homebody.
Mac trying to skip town is sketchy as shit.
Cliff,
I bet I could use that to stoke his fear.
Were we the only one that technically? No, wait. Did everyone live except for that chick and the main character?
I'm pretty sure everyone lived. Like, we ended up rewriting the whole thing and everyone lived except for...
Yeah. Except for that helper kid. And I think the chick that died in the house?
Yeah, the original chick that died in the house, I think.
Like... The one that was a bitch the whole time.
Oh, Francine? No, she survived.
Oh, Francine. So it was just the kid that was helping us throughout the entire game. That was.
Yeah, he was the only one who died.
Guess I'm still dead.
Yep, basically.
It's just like all the characters from Danganronpa one that died are probably some anime heaven going. Wait, the guys from the second game all lived? What do you mean they all lived?
Am I ready for this?
All right, ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes. Ready.
Okay.
Let's do this. Okay, Alex, we gotta put our investigating hat on. Bright lights.
Your ex-girlfriend told me about your plans to skip town. That's not something innocent people do.
No, it's not something.
God. It's not. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything, I swear.
I'm gonna jump! Oh god, he is. Oh god, he is. No, he's leaving. The way he runs. Is he gonna get hit by a car or some shit?
Oh.
Oh, everyone's
No, he's running over there.
He's paranoid. paranoid. Okay, no, I get it.
Oh, because she's feeling what he's feeling right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit.
dude. This power would
I'll
suck.
deal with Mac when I get to him. For now, I need to learn everything I can.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Typhon's always watching. They run this whole town.
So he truly is paranoid. Okay.
Yeah. Did Typhon
Mac
want him
feels
to
like
die?
everyone's.
Everyone thinks I killed him.
Oh,
They all hate me.
oh, or did Typhon tell him not to do anything because they didn't want to, like? Did that just call our brother a loser?
It's not fair.
Did it?
I didn't do anything wrong.
I gotta go back and find out. Okay, hang on. Let's see. I gotta see it again.
Everyone thinks I killed him.
Like, I'm starting to think that the company was
Beloved
just like,
citizen
yeah,
killed
don't...
by loser. Having
Oh,
to crucify me. Okay, yeah. So this is just him being real paranoid.
yeah. I'm starting to really think that they, like, forced him to not make,
It should have been you
listen to
instead.
that call.
Maybe.
Alex?
Oh.
No. What the hell? There are people
Oh my
out there.
god.
I told you to call it
Did
off.
we really just find him?
I don't think so.
I saw the way they looked at
Or
me.
is he
He's
just
thinking about it.
They all think I let him die.
I know why you're lying.
Man, he looks rough.
Obviously.
Typhon's forcing you to deny the call.
What the f?
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Because it slowed down their shit.
Don't take the fall.
I know you tried to stop it. They f***ed up, not you. Stop lying for them!
You don't get it. This wasn't some accident. I told them you were down there, and they detonated anyway.
What the f?
This? Why?
I don't know. I swear. And then I get a message telling me to deny there was ever a call. You gotta believe me.
Oh, God.
Gabe and I, we didn't get along, but I didn't want him dead.
He looks paranoid.
Now Typhon's watching me. My girlfriend, she thinks I'm a murderer. My neighbors all hate me. I mean, what the f am I supposed to do?
I think I can calm him down, but does he deserve it?
Yes. Calm him the f down.
Yeah, it's only gonna be helpful for you if you can
All right.
calm down.
Yeah.
Mac,
Because, like, he obviously
Come on.
knows some shit.
you gotta calm down, okay? Dude, stay with me. I know what it's like
Calm
to
down.
be doubted.
Matt.
To have everyone
if you
think the
live,
worst of you.
then you'll get to figure out what's going
truth
on
will come out.
with
Yeah.
I'll make sure of it.
child.
But Typhon.
If Typhon comes after you, they're gonna have to get through me too, okay?
Thanks.
And then suddenly,
I actually feel a little better.
and then they both fall over. And some
Yeah,
freaking
well,
Oh,
you'll
God.
learn
Mike
too,
from Breaking
hanging out
Bad
with
is
shrinks
just
your whole
there with a
life.
pistol, like, got him.
Right. It's
So,
like these two are conspiring against Typhon.
what are you gonna do now?
Gus
Don't
wouldn't
leave
like
Haven.
that.
I'm gonna get to the truth.
God, I'm so sad that show is over, but at the same time, I love Breaking Bad.
So good.
Oh yeah, and then I got even more depressed when I finished Better Call Saul.
Aw.
And then I got triply depressed when I finally watched the movie where you figure out what happens with Jesse Pinkman, and I'm like, oh,
Oof.
it's all done. It's all come full circle.
Hey. Yeah, it's... Can we talk? Where are you?
Ooh.
Okay.
Is that the end of chapter 2?
Oh my god. One thing I know is that is the save icon, ATP.
Exactly, and this is
It
actually the
is.
perfect spot to end it, especially...
Oh my
I
god,
have
it
a
is.
feeling... I have a feeling this isn't the end of chapter 2, but at the same time, if we give it a few... It is not the end of chapter 2. Okay, no, this is perfect. So... I'm assuming that... Oh, I want to keep playing... Just, like, let it play so that we can see the pretty background as we're closing out, but I also want to have it be a surprise. We're gonna let it be a surprise who we're meeting. I have a feeling it's Ryan, but
Yeah.
like.
Oh, yeah. It could. Wow, it could be.
Yeah, because we haven't seen him this entire time. So yeah, Life is Strange 3 again. We calm Mac down because he. Either way, whether or not he did something wrong, he's gonna help us out regardless. And if he didn't do anything wrong, like that was probably the best thing was to like, cause he didn't do shit and he's paranoid as like he's scared. People be scared when things like this happen. Yeah, everybody gets a second chance, and this is Mac's second chance, I think. So hopefully the gamble pans out. Anyway, thanks for coming out to the stream tonight. Have a good night, you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching our video. Keep updated on all things Plasma Coin by joining our Discord and following us on our social media pages, linked in the description below. If you want more Plasma Coin content, subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channels, and watch another video up in the corner here. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Bye!